Welcome back everybody to my scrap mechanic survival world where I am living and dying by the trader. I've got my farm over here and I want to start protecting it with a little more active defenses. Now I have some idea, but for that I'm gonna need some parts that is only gettable at certain spaces, and for that, for now, I'm gonna build myself a little single thruster flyer. So up there I have a little thruster, but it's not all the way upgraded yet, so I'm just gonna collect the last of the things that I need, and then I will see you all when I start building again. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back. It's been a few days in between IRL. I've just been grinding a little, but I think I've got mostly sorted what I need for my flyer. I've also been doing some other things, so let me take you on a quick tour. First and foremost, let's see if this works actually. So I have changed my physics to advanced again rather than smart, because if I put them on smart, you see that? Look at that. Boom. Bouncy all over. That. And my, well, it's not doing it now, but yeah, it's bouncing, you see? So that's smart physics, it's bouncing things. So previously, when we used to play scrap mechanic, we would do advanced settings of physics, and we'll just separate, you know? So if you look at these, I'm making these little separate pads where my vehicles can stand, and they are completely separate entities, essentially. So this doesn't work well if you need to control stuff from here, but these are just parking bays for my vehicle. Which, speaking of, I am now able to drive up here because I have made myself this little entry point, which is just a general wood ramp. Got a little bit of a counterbalance with the concrete, hinges on the edges there, and I've got a little controller over here, which when I, well, you know, hit it, boom, pulls up. Now, eventually, I'm probably going to have some sort of sensor system, so I'm going to have to connect to that side and to this side, and maybe have a sensor in here that if I drive a vehicle over the sensor, the bridge goes down with a little timer, and then after I'm gone, it'll do pull back up, and then the same from there, so I'll still do that. But for now, I can just hit a switch, and it goes down, and I can jump into one of my vehicles, drive them off, like so. Bam, easy peasy. And it works pretty reliably, not gonna lie, it's actually not bad at all. So yeah, those are the biggest changes. For the most part, as I said, I've put the physics on advanced just because it seems to be a little more stable. I know smart physics can handle a lot more creations next to one another, but I have yet to reach the point where the advanced physics are now letting me down and nothing is bouncing, nothing is doing stuff, so I'm enjoying the advanced physics. Then, while I've been grinding, I've also been farming simply for, well, two reasons technically. The first of which is, eventually, I'm gonna need some carrots, I noticed, because I do want to build a little vehicle that I can maybe do the warehouses with, or even, oh, you can't even see that. Well, that's interesting. Alright. And now I can't. No, now I can't. Really? Well then, okay. Don't look at the trader when you are hiding your HUD. It doesn't work. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I did do some farming, mostly a lot of potatoes, just because, you know, it's always good to have some potatoes. And then secondly also because I do want to purchase some bananas. Or banana seeds at least, because I need those for the mountable spud guns, which I do want to use in both just my roaming vehicle for actually taking out some farm bots, and also potentially in a warehouse vehicle. I've seen, you know, warehouse vehicles are all the rage these days, so I've never done it and I want to give it a go, so we'll see that. So yeah, been farming a bunch of potatoes. That also helps me actually, speak of the devil, helps me get some component kits. As you can see, there's been some raids happening, but nothing too high level, you know, it's just potatoes and carrots. So it was only tote bots and hay bots. Took care of them, no problem. Got a bunch of circuit boards, used those circuit boards again to craft component kits. You can see I still have some, but I'm going to leave that because I do believe I might still need a controller. So I've got my thruster, level 2 currently, so I'm going to spend a bunch of component kits just to get this to max. Then I'm crafted myself a little gas container filled it up with gas because honestly I was just running out of space. I've got a piston. I'm probably not going to use the piston on the flyer. I was thinking of actually using it on my little bridge here. Speaking of which, just boop, pull that up. Don't want anyone sneaking in behind me. I've got the suspension. I might need 2, but I'm going to see if I can get away with maybe 1, but I don't think so. And then in here is really the most of what, you know, it's just extra stuff essentially that I have. So I've got a fair bit of component kits. I'm essentially just gonna drown most of these in here. So boom, boom, boom. There we go. Level 5 thruster. Used so much, but I've at least still got 30 left, so we'll be okay. But right, so now we have a level 3 thruster, and I do in fact believe, let me just grab some component kits. I think I'm gonna need a controller. I'm definitely gonna need a controller, and I'm pretty sure that I'm actually probably gonna need at least 1 more suspension, because I'm gonna need roll, which I'll tie them into the seat A and D. Then I'll have pitch, which I will tie into W and S, and then I'll need to have my yaw, which technically is not that needed, but it really does help. So I normally tie those into 1 and 2, and then I'll have 3 as my my thruster, I think. So let me just create 1 more suspension and 1 controller. I think that's mostly all I'm gonna need. So let's just wait for those. Okay, now I do have this beacon, and I kind of had an initial idea for this beacon. I would love to incorporate it into my flyer, but maybe later, because I think it's pretty heavy. I don't actually know how heavy are beacons. We need to keep this flyer a little light because we only have the 1 thruster right now. But eventually I'm actually considering building a mother flyer that is able to maybe carry some chests, or even maybe carry this flyer. Here we go. Yeah, okay, so I mean, we can test it out eventually and see how heavy it truly is. But for now, I think I don't think I can. No, I can't put that on there. Okay, so let me just shove these potatoes in there. Made myself some burgers. Give me my thruster, but also seats and things. So I kind of can, hang on, let me just I just do like, shoot, okay, well, can't just do that, but I can do, oh no, I can't do that. Well, damn it. So this thing is really not in any way, really, let me just make sure. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, no, it is 4, but it's then 1 2 3. Okay, I think that's fine. I think I can make that work if I do that like so. Then perhaps I can put my seat down. Oh, but see, this is not going to be a nightmare. Now if I lift this, oh, it actually does. Okay, well, that might not be too horrible. Let me just see, how balanced are you? Truly, shoot, okay, well, let's see. Okay, I mean, I can deal with that, you know, that's not bad. I can see my gas consumption, everything. That's really not too bad at all. I think I can probably just pop my controller in back here. Yeah, okay, we're getting somewhere. Hang on. Let me, for lack of a better word, let me cook, you know? Just let it happen. I'm gonna... yeah, sure, let me eat a burger, it's fine. Okay. So that little dude there. Now, interesting part is that So can I, in fact, do the whole glitching a suspension into an angle back on itself to make it smaller? I mean, I don't think it's actually needed, but you know, if I can do it, I enjoy just doing it. So I do that, and then I do that, and then I lift it and just put it that way, maybe? Yeah, I think that will do, right? I mean, that gives me a space for my button, gives me a space for the suspension. It's attaching to one back. Can I even... No, I'm gonna have to weld. I think I already screwed up. I don't think I can do this. Let me think a bit. Okay, I think I do believe that I might be able to make this work, but I'm going to have to do something like this. Shoot. Okay. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. I'll think more on it later, but for now, let me just do the thing. I'll put that there. But see, I can't. So this is the problem, because I can put, you know, that doesn't look good either. I don't like that. I don't like that. That doesn't look good. That's not even attached. So I don't want so many suspensions. Hang on. Okay. What if? Now this is a big what if. What if this? Nah, well, let's first try the what the heck happens if I just do this. Like, I don't even know. No idea. Let us find out. So I'm gonna take this guy, and I'm just gonna make the whole system all in one. Sure, let's say no, well, no, not quite. That there, and then that there, and then this one here. Okay, well, this is gonna probably not turn out well. Let's see what happens. That there, yeah, okay. Damn it. See, this is why I'm gonna make it more compact, because that's just not cool, bro. Okay, well, here's another question. If I... Oh, I cannot. Look at that. I cannot physically take a bearing on its own. Well, isn't that just good to know? Alright, so then I will put this over here. Put that there. This one here. Then... yeah, see, I'm gonna have to build this whole thing out. There's no real way to do it. I need to build it out as a solid piece and then weld it on. I mean, I have some space, but I don't want to use this space because I want to keep this thing as light as possible. Okay, well, let me just... I have some straight pieces, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make it very awkward and not so great, but let me just test it out first. Boom. That there. But that's not gonna weld. Okay. Can I even weld it? Gosh, I don't know. Okay. Oh wow. Hey, suspensions, they just drop through concrete like nothing. Okay. This thing is weirdly balanced. I don't even know what's going on at the moment, but okay, there we go. Take Yeah, now you fall over. Okay, great stuff. Take that. You get welded on. What? Why am I able to weld on through the floor? That's not okay. That's not what I want in any case. So we have technically yaw, right? Left, right. Not pitch, not roll. Yeah. Now if I see, this is the thing. So now I'm gonna have to put no, but I don't want to put that dude there. I need to put this here, that there, and then this here. Is that actually? I don't know if it was one piece, but I think it is now. Okay, so now we technically have yaw and roll. And now the problem comes in for pitch. Okay. Hang on, we're getting somewhere. I do need this piece. But I do need to glitch this piece. I don't know in which way. I don't think it really matters too much in which way. So that, and then we take our button, we put it there, and then we take our lift, and we lift it up, and then, well, now this does matter. Which way do we go? Which way? Up. Right, up is that side, so up will be then this way. Right? Gosh, it seemed right when I had it on here, but it just seems all wrong now. My brain just doesn't want to brain. I can just make 3, one here, but I want here, the one that's there. I'm gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna do it in this episode, but if you have any better ideas of how to really compact this, and I mean really, I'm looking for the experts in scrap mechanic here, because I've been playing this game for a long while, and I can figure it out, I'm sure, but I'm just not sure what it actually is that I'm needing to figure out. Other than... left, right. Yeah, I'm gonna need another controller. Okay, well, that's the first thing I've figured out. I'm gonna need 2 controllers. I can do, roll and yaw with the controllers. Oh, actually, one more. Really. Okay, I need one. Okay, that's fine. I'll go get one more. One more controller. Got out some beeswax while I was there, so there we are. So I have my controller, and I've also spent just the past few hours researching actually other flyer designs, and I mean, there are some that are cool and there are some that are more efficient. Honestly, the best one at this point, which I didn't quite expect, was Scrapman's survival one, but it uses so much control, so many controllers, the problem is that I am overthinking this. So I have left and right control, right, left, right, and then I have, so let's go, so now the question is, do we strafe, do we roll with the seat, or do we yaw with the seat? Because I'm really interested in doing the WS as my pitch controls, and then having yaw be maybe the buttons. So I'm kind of thinking that I might just need to, I don't know, see, this is where it now becomes complicated, because I think I might need 2 controllers just to actually do yaw, left and right yaw. And then I'll do roll with my A and D, which is easy, that's just the seat. And then I'll need to do my pitch so normally I would maybe put an electric engine on here, but I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna need another controller, because no, I won't, because pulling back on a controller reverses it, doesn't it? Okay, hang on, let's just see, let's just build it. As I said, I've watched way too many people building some stuff. Great for them, great for me. Let me just build what I think might even be able to work. So this is going to be pitch. Boom, pitch that there, and you, and I would love to, man, if I can do this. Can I do that? Yes, I can do that. Okay. So that can potentially be both pitch and yaw. Right? Right? Am I wrong when I say right? Where's my other... Shoot, have I just lost this? Oh no, it's on here. Yeah, it's on here. Yeah, okay. Well, this is fine. I'll revisit this eventually, but... So that's that, and this is this. So now the only thing I really need is maybe another one on this side, which then handles, you know, this. But I can't do that. So if I do this, then I do this, then I do this. Why when I do that you fall through the ground? What's going on with you, bro? Yeah, why? You're not even attached. What's happening? Okay, so it doesn't matter if I... Hang on, let me just test, you know, let me see. So if I do this, now that does nothing. But if I put the button down, then you just break. What does a button do to you that I don't? I mean, please tell me, because I want to do what she does, or he you know? So I've got that, now I've got this. See, now this is what I'm wanting, because now I can do this, and then attach you lengthwise onto here. Which way are you facing? Gosh, I can't see. Up. Is that up? Is that down? Where the heck are you? You're there, but... Oh, you're down that way. Okay. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter, but I just want you to be able to be attached, I think. Are you... Maybe? I mean... I don't know. Is the bearing also glitched in there? Okay. I am confused. The bearing, I thought was in... Is it not in there? I don't even know. Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time, because I just want to see... Yeah, okay, so that's not attached. Okay, so either way, that wouldn't have worked. Well, damn it. All right, let me just... Fine, you know, fine. I'll just... This... I can put you down there, bearing in there, and I can be sure that you are now, as far as I know, a part of... Well, now you are. Okay, great. I can at least make sure that you are. So I have roll, pitch, yaw, all seemingly in place, if this actually works. So let me just see. So I want to... What I want to do? I rather... Do I rather want to roll, or rather want to yaw with my seats? What are you doing, bro? Calm down. Like, goodness me. Just chill here. You know, chill. Just be okay with yourself. I didn't put a button down even yet. So, oh shoot. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can at least, yeah, okay, I can at least fix that. Great stuff. All right. That's not what I wanted. Put that back. Okay, you're still more or less stable, rotationally speaking, so one of you is most definitely going to control my pitch. Alright, good stuff. One of you, I think, is going to control my roll, because I think I want my C to control my actual yaw. Now, if I get in here and I do... Yeah, okay, that's wrong way around, but... Alright, so that's working. Good to know. Yeah, okay, right, good. Now, the question is, if I do, like, I don't know, 45 for you... not you, the other you in there, yeah, 45, Okay, hang on. We got something... it's not... It doesn't... I can keep rolling forward. Is it not strong enough, or does it not reverse? Now that is, in fact, a question. Let's just make it all stronger and see if I can... Can I pull back? Nah, I still can't seem to pull out. That's unfortunate. Let's do that. Let's do that. Can I... Really? Why can't I pull out? Oh, back, sorry. I can't pull out on the back. Dude, controllers not... Controllers do reverse, don't they? Or do I need to... Do I need to put them on loop, maybe? Maybe loop works? If I do loop, does that work for me? Loop it up, loop back. Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so that, boom. Okay, we're not in. Oh shoot, we're not in a great space. Right, we're not in a good space, but we're not in a bad space either. Can you please just get down for me? I need to get up here. Let's go. All right, so 3 buttons. Good stuff. I have 1, 2, 3. Now 1 is just full thrust. Boom. Now with that, thrust, you feed from there. Great stuff. Let me get my yaw on. Actually, this is my roll. Let me get my roll on. Yeah, okay. So got my pitch, got my roll. And now I need to just, what do I need? I need something shoving in this direction. So you go there, and then that there, and you in there, and boom, Bob's your uncle. We have solved the equation of the boring flyer. Nice, alright. Okay, that's fine, it's not really fine, I don't like it, but it's okay. I'm just gonna undo all of this for now, undo this, undo that, undo... What? No, what? This one, yeah, that. That's fine, sure, 1 thrust. This, honestly, I prefer to be my roll. So where's my roll bearing? That's this one, right? Yeah. So let me have my roll enrolled in the roll, and then shoo. You don't go. Yeah, actually, okay, fine. You go there. That's fine. So that'll be pitch. And then yaw. See, now this is where it becomes complicated, because now... Alright, so you... I can put this in there, right? And how shite. Oh, my absolute shite. Was not what I wanted at all. Can I get you back in there, please? Thank you. Hold you on. Thank you. Okay, so I can at least do that. Right, nice. Are you really just so gutless? Do I need to shove some component kits in you again? This is a waste, but it's not the biggest waste. Just like, yo, bro, really? It does work. It's just not ideal. I'm not even balanced. Not even a little bit balanced, honestly. I mean, but it does work. I can turn, I can yaw, I can fly. Shoot. Okay, well, actually, with that in mind, like I can do what I need to do. Let me put the thruster one back. Let me put that controller just like more in front, and I think we're gonna have it. We're still a little non-negotiably heavy and stuff, and yeah, it's not the bit. No, not that way. That, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Well, now you go. Honestly, I'm gonna switch those buttons, but it's not the best, but it's flying. I mean, okay, here we go. Hang on. All right, so first things first. Now, actually, I really would have liked to. No, okay, maybe. Gosh, I don't know. Let me know. Do you like yaw controls or, roll controls on buttons or on numbers more than others? Like, yeah, just let me know. I mean, I can technically kind of come land. It was not the best, but I can land. Okay, so to end this off, I'm gonna shove a whole bunch of shite right up in here just because I can. So I set out to go get the things that I wanted. I don't actually even know where the warehouse is that I would be getting. Let's go to this one. Oh my, this is not in any way good driving. Yeah, okay. No, so clearly I would enjoy yaw more on the sides than. I mean, I made it. Also, I do believe electric engines are just better. Okay, well, I specifically wanted to build this to come up here to come grab these things, because this is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I need. What are they? They're pretty weighty and durable, right? Yeah, they're pretty durable. Okay, great stuff. Right, so wedges. I just need wedges. There's no wedges in survival other than these wedges, so I came for these wedges. I got these wedges. Yeah, so is the flyer good? But it got me to where I need it, and it is getting me home right now. I'm gonna crash, but I'm gonna be home. Boom! You can't say I'm not home. You just can't. Look at this. This is arguably where home is for me. These are the wedges I really actually want, because yeah, they're just better for taking a corner, but maybe, I can really kind of, I don't know. I don't want to. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this flyer. It is the most incredible flyer that you've ever flown, even though it really sucks. So let me know how I can really make this better. And then I will see you all in the next episode when I'm actually building out the farm. And I might need to tweak the flyer because I might need some more wedges, so I might need to fly again. Yeah. So, thank you all for watching so much. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like, subscribe. It really just helps me. I can see from the views. Scrap Mechanic really doing well. I appreciate. Thank you all so much. Have a lovely day. Bye.